Hey, how are you? I'm working on a bit of a cold or the end of a cold, so I'm sucking on a cough drop and my voice may sound a little raspy, but I'm making food for you or showing you how to make it because it's not going to be for you. I'm going to eat it. But anyway, today we are doing baked penne with roasted vegetables, and I'm actually going to add a little bit of Italian sausage to it too. The recipe doesn't call for it, but it sounded like it would be good to go with it. So gonna do that. So we've got baked penne with roasted vegetables and Italian sausage. And to do that today, we've got, I had 2 red bell peppers, 2 zucchinis, 2 summer squash, a large onion, and 4 or 5 cremini mushrooms. And because there's so much, I had to do it in two bowls because that's going to be a lot. So I'm going to actually make it kind of in 2 batches. When it gets put in the oven, we'll put it on 2 different pans to roast it. And then we'll split it back out and put it into things. But anyway, so we've got that. We've got some fontina cheese. We've got some smoked Gouda cheese. It's very Gouda. We're going to have some Parmesan cheese. We have the sweet Italian sausage. We have water boiling over here for our pasta. And that's it. Our oven is preheated to 450 degrees. We're going to have some marinara sauce we'll put in the whole thing. And we have our penne pasta. So, all right. The first thing is, so I'm going to have to kind of split what we're doing here between the 2 bowls. So, we're supposed to do a 1/4 cup of oil. So, half of a 1/4 cup there, and half of a 1/4 cup there, which would be known as 1/8 of a cup, but I don't have anything that says 1/8 of a cup. And then it's supposed to be approximately a half a teaspoon of pepper. So I'm going to do a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper in here. A 1/4 teaspoon of pepper here. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Oh, plenty of salt there. And we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and mix, let's see, that. And we also need 1 tablespoon of Italian seasoning. So I'm going to do a half teaspoon and a half teaspoon. Now we're going to get, I don't know why it says this, but it says use a wooden spoon. I don't know what the difference is between a wooden spoon or a plastic spoon, or, well, the difference would be one's wooden and one's plastic, but I don't know why you would want to use one over the other, but we will do that. Oh, come back here. See, even this bowl is a little small, and this was, we're supposed to have this all in 1 bowl and mix this, so it would be a bowl the size of our living room couch, but mix that all together. And mix this all together. This is a little bit easier to do in this bowl. So I cut the zucchini lengthwise, and then lengthwise again the other side. So cut it into like 4ths on lengthwise, and then just chopped up into like 1-inch cubes. Same with the summer squash, the onions, cut them roughly into 1-inch squares. Chunked up roughly chunked up the cremini mushrooms, cut the red peppers into about 1-inch strips, a little bit bigger. Get them all mixed up with the oil, and salt, and pepper, and the Italian seasoning. All right, so even though I've got them in 2 separate containers, now we're going to do one onto this pan. I made this before, and I'm 98% positive that it was just way too big. So all of this and all of this are supposed to fit into this 9x13 pan with pasta, with Italian sausage. Yeah, no, it's not gonna happen. So I decided I would make 2 separate dishes right off the bat, as opposed to getting halfway through the meal and saying, I should make this bigger. So we'll do the second bowl over here. Put this carefully. And notice I did tin foil around the edge of the pan here and kind of made a lip of it so that the veggies wouldn't slide off and out and make a mess. Okay, we're gonna flatten that out as much as we can so that everything gets a chance to bake evenly. All right, and now we'll put these in the oven. We're gonna roast these for about 15 minutes each. We're gonna do the convection part. So it'll roast evenly all the way around, especially because we're gonna put 2 different pans on 2 different levels. So one in there, one here. All right. While that's baking, we're going to start up our Italian sausage. Maybe. Let that start browning up. We're going to start our pasta. Now, I mentioned in the recipe to only do the pasta for about half the normal cooking time, because normally it's like 9 to 12 minutes or something like that. We're going to do it for about 6 or 7, because you're going to end up baking the pasta in the stuff later when it goes back in the oven and roast with all the marinara sauce and everything. So you don't want it to be overly soft already. So in goes a box of pasta. We got that going. So look at our watch. Make sure we know it's only going for 6 or 7 minutes boiling, because we're going to end up putting it all together and baking it. All right, gonna let that brown up, gonna let the pasta boil, and then we'll come back when we're ready to kind of combine the whole meal. So, see you in a bit. All right, we are ready to continue. Our pasta has been duly boiled and drained. We're going to pull our roasted veggies out. Feels like Arizona. heated because I'm not gonna turn that off yet because we're still gonna bake this stuff. Now comes the tricky part. So I'm going to do this in 2 steps. I'm going to take our veggies. Gently scoop them into a bowl here. Well, that's slow going, isn't it? Let's try that a little differently. All of our veggies. So I'm going to do, again, kind of 2 batches here. Put all the veggies and half the pasta and half the marinara sauce and half the cheeses and all that stuff. Just break it into 2 and put it in 2 different dishes to bake in the oven. So we're gonna end up baking this for another 25 minutes or so. Okay, 1 set of veggies in. And now I'll bring the bowl over here to make this a little bit simpler. We've got fontina cheese and Gouda, smoked Gouda cheese. So about half of the fontina in. And about half of the Gouda in. I'm going to put about half of our pasta, drained pasta in here. We're going to put, so there's 3 cups of marinara for the thing. I'm going to put about half, this is 24 ounces, which means 3 cups. So about half into the mixture here. More. Right, and then about half of our Italian sausage, all browned up over here. And with our freshly washed wooden spoon, I'm going to start mixing this all together. Getting the cheese melted, getting everything covered with the sauce, with the marinara sauce. Going to put a skosh more salt in. Whoa, that's more than a skosh. Let's cut that down by about. That's how much I want to put in. And pepper. Alright, now I've got a pan here we're going to put this all into. I've covered it with spray olive oil so it will hopefully not stick too badly. Okay, so this was, so normally I double a lot of times I double recipes because we eat a lot. I eat a lot. And I did not double this time. This is actually half of what, we still have this over here. We still have another whole batch of this. And I'm supposed to put this in a 9x13 pan. Dear God, where would it have all gone? I don't know. So, luckily, I'm gonna put, yeah, luckily I wasn't like being stupid and trying to put it all in one pan and do this. Okay, Parmesan cheese. And the last thing is, let's say 2 tablespoons. I'll do 1 tablespoon. See these little pads of butter all over the top. And then we're going to let that bake for 25 minutes. So, in goes the first one. In it goes. I'm going to do that a second time with this set of veggies and the rest of the pasta and the rest of the marinara sauce and cheese and all that. Put that in, let it bake for 25 minutes. And when we come back, we'll have 2 huge helpings. Not more than helping. 2 huge dishes of baked pasta and vegetables with sweet Italian sausage. So we'll see you in a few minutes. All right, I think we're done. Don't forget your oven mitts. Oh yeah, okay. Whew. Steamy. We have 2 dishes. They certainly smell yummy. Of baked pasta, roasted veggies, and sweet Italian sausage, cheese, mushrooms. Wonderful. So there we go. I think we're done. I don't know. Are we done? Sure, we're done. Okay, so there you go. Level 2 meal. It's really scrumptious. See ya.